Hey everybody, it's Derek with Clash in the North here, bringing you the recap of the Week 10 action in the Rising League. Unfortunately, in this one, terrible. But we came away with the loss. Had just an overall probably the worst performance of our season, and the only time we haven't gotten 10v10 in a war. So top to bottom, just pretty poor going. Either way, we'll jump in. We don't have that many raids, obviously. Not doing well. But first up, we got XY. He did pick up an 11v11 because he's an animal. Absolute, just god mode. 11 here. Comes in with a couple loons to go after and get that Tesla. Goes ahead and takes out a little bit of trash as well. And from here, some King's gonna tank, wall break open for his little kill squad to go get the AD, the AQ, trying to go get. Queen's on her way, just trying to get a second Inferno tower. Bowlers do quite a bit of damage, taking out quite a expo and kind of set up that path. He unfortunately just doesn't get that Inferno tower. But XY can go ahead and definitely take care of a lot of things with his Lalo ability because it is second to none. Comes in, everything's going around, just taking out all the defenses. He has a nice pack of loons going through the middle, taking out that first Inferno tower. Base spell through the kind of keep everything moving along, targeting loons at all the outside defenses. Now it's all coming right back into that eagle, kind of finishing up around the Inferno tower. Unfortunately, there's that sweeper, and a lot of these loons do start kind of this. They have how they had clumped up. Do start going down. Minion's already out, but he does still have the Grand Warden ability, so he's able to go ahead and pop that. We'll go ahead and get through, just basically kind of buying a ton of time for the loons to get right on top of the Inferno tower. So now, as the Inferno tower takes them out, any drops obviously that out. They're all. The rest of the real defense is down. The mortar is up. But that'll kind of help. The loons are working out that way towards all the high HP storages. Minions and pups in the middle, clearing out the trash. Fortunately, a couple of them do go to that hound. Mildly annoying, but not a big deal, as the rest of the trash, it does go ahead. It gets cleaned up, gets us the 3-star. It's definitely an attack that put us in a position to win. Fortunate, we just came a little bit short. Obviously, very disappointed. We'll be fixing that. And next up, like I said, no 10v10s for the first time this season. Had a couple that came close, just quite enough. First up, we have Freak B doing Shattered Hobo. So down come the wizards, setting up this funnel, looking all awesome like. And then we'll come roll them onto the mortars, kind of tanking. Another archer down to just help set up that funnel. Everything's kind of just looking to go into this base deep. Giant bomb on the outside, kind of trolly look there. Goes ahead and does open up that side. Bowlers and King, Queen all come in. They did a great job of funneling. Had only 4 wizards, but did a wonderful job funneling in the placement. So, good job that to you on that, Freak B. As the rage is down, King, Queen, and a wizard head and take out the Queen and the CC and all that goody goodness. Goes through this base and just completely annihilating it at this point. From there, just sends in the hogs all over the place. Takes care of these outside defenses, kind of working along. The bowlers are able to get nice bowler bounces onto the expo, which is just going to help prevent the hogs from having to stay there too long. Does have 2 heal spells left, with most of this base already gone. Healing through section over there at 3 o'clock to go ahead and bring everything back up. Queen ability was able to kind of swag that in a sense. Definitely wasn't needed. But instead, we'll get to go ahead and heal spell in exchange. Does have 3 hogs as well, so did a wonderful job just smashing this base. So awesome job, Freak B. Obviously continuing your domination of this season, going very, very well. As everything's kind of taking out the rest of the trash, that'll be it, and just gets us the 3-star, which we needed, definitely. Like I said, pointing performance, especially not just like coming away with a loss. A lot of things struggled to improve. Now I lost my notes. We're down just there. 2 more. We got Bloodbath coming in on. There's 16 here. I really like this attack. It goes ahead and lures that CC early. The queen can take it out. Nice queen charge. Wallow. It was just really well done, I thought, for what the base was giving him. So the wizard up there setting up the funnel, 1 wizard helping taking out that hound, just kind of moving on through its HP bar. Yeah, we'll be minions down, clearing out the pups. It'll be great. Back at it next year of this. Quakes are down. Really like the quake placement. Really funneled that queen in. Nice job. King goes down to go ahead and set the funnel on the one side. Couple of wizards behind. Doing a modified Kiwi walk. I love this baby dragon that came down at 3. It ended up getting a lot of value. Just taking out tons and tons of trash buildings. Queen's going on in, takes care of, locks onto that storage. The wizard does go ahead and get cannon on the left hand side. Baby drag gets cannon on the right hand side there, so really all funneling perfectly for this queen to come right in and go at the defensive queen and the expo and kind of all that valuable targets. So she is getting a lot of value right now, just outside of the fact that she's taking out stuff. She's doing a lot of tanking on a lot of these defenses, and she kind of does this for most of the raid, especially with that expo, which just helps. Gets that sweeper going. Now can hit the base from the back side of the sweeper. And kind of finishing off the rest of this raid here. Does have some troll Teslas on a clean up attempt, so he goes ahead and just sends out. As everything's kind of going through the last little bits of these defenses, the queen's able to come up and start helping taking out some defenses. The hound is about to pop, in the red, about to pop there, but as everything kind of does close down on the final little bits of defenses, really nothing left outside of those skeletons. Does have the balloon out there to go help, and the queen kind of beating through a wall, pops her ability to get her through the wall, be able to take out the base. Does get that hound to pop, which is obviously good news. Clean up, finishes that 3-star, and like I said, I think that baby dragon like lived the entire time, so he just got an immense amount of value out of it, which was totally awesome. So the last one we'll take a look at is Broadway, and he had another cool attack with a queen charge. Broadway had a 6-pack. I think Bloodbath did too. I'm not sure about Freak B, but did a queen charge into these 4 ADs with mass baby drag. So kind of fun to watch that one as well. The wizard's down. I was trying to set up that funnel. Goes ahead and uses 2 of the loons just to take care of it. Probably could have been okay with just 1. Just because it had already taken some damage. Funnels off the builder hut, which he wanted to get, and now queen's clear to go right on in, kind of to this bottom. There were some buildings down there, but he will get a baby drag out there in a minute. Had to kind of wait for that first to go down. Now that that's happened, the queen goes ahead, takes out the defensive king, and with these baby drags, they're able to just clear these outside trash while she's doing work. Gets on in there, takes out the second air defense, pulls the CC, gets that poison down in a wonderful time, and goes ahead and uses the last rage. Really just wants to get through, make sure his queen's not going to die. Still has the queen ability. He kind of has his get out of jail free card. And from here, everything Nice. Now the king and some bowlers come in to kind of go take out the defensive queen and clear some trash. Always important. He had, I mean, just a ton of baby dragons. And a couple of them finally start coming in at the top of this base. The sides here, just cleared a little bit of trash everywhere. It did go ahead and use that queen ability, got her back up. It got a lot of point defense. And gets that final AD. The bowlers and the baby drag and the king are getting just tons of value down there at the right hand side. Soaked up quite a few SAMs already, and then so in come some loons just to try and push through, but unfortunately just way too much point defense. They're not able to get it done. Bowlers are taking care of a lot of things with bowler bounces. Queen is tanking that expo now, and these archer towers, so a lot of the baby drags can finally come in and just target some outside defenses. While the king was doing some tanking, a couple more baby dragons came in, and then it's just going to be a case of too little, too late to go ahead and stop this baby drag onslaught. So awesome job, Broadway. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of them. Tough war. You know, congrats to Immoral Reapers. But we did end up clinching the division through a loss from Gunma Samurai. So we will be, not only did we clinch the division, we've clinched the number 2 seed in the playoffs. So that will be what's going on there. I'm not even sure as to who could potentially be our opponents or anything like that. We'll be facing whoever the number 7 seed is, third wildcard team. So until next week, guys, stay frosty.